Hello and welcome to Tyrock 1999, the master of retro and modern day classic Let's Plays. Thank you so much for joining me for part 10 of my Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time Let's Play. I hope you're ready because this is it. The final dungeon. We finally get to confront Gannondorf. This game's final boss fight is one to remember. It is truly spectacular. It's challenging, it's exciting, the lighting is great, the sound effects are great. It is all in all an absolute masterwork of a final boss. And I think you guys are going to love it. Before we get started though, let me go ahead and remind you that I am on BitChute and Odyssey if you enjoy alternate media platforms. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, let's go back to Hyrule Castle. Let's go back to our green tunic, too. I have been waiting for you, Link. Hey, Sheik! Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Gannondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. Protectors of Hyrule's royal family, if you remember, the Sheikahs. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle. It is a balance that weighs 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Of course, she's referring to Gannondorf. He entered the sacred realm while we were sleeping. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark of the backs of their hands. On the backs of their hands, that is. 7 years ago, Gannondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. Which part of the Triforce do you think he got? What's most important to him? But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of power remained in Ganondorf's hand. No surprise, power is most important to him. The strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty evil king. But his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Gannondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other 2 Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Link. And the other who holds the Triforce of wisdom is the 7th sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. What do you know? Who could it be? The one, the only. Recognize that pink and white dress anywhere. It's Princess Zelda. So, Princess Zelda has been helping us all along, giving us those convenient songs to let us warp across the world and helping us open the temples. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. And if you notice, during this playthrough, I tried my best to not refer to Sheik with either a he or a she. I didn't want to accidentally call Sheik she, because some characters call Sheik he. I didn't want to accidentally give it away that it was Zelda the whole time. On that day, 7 years ago, Gannondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. That's when she threw the ocarina into the moat. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. It was the right choice, Zelda. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Gannondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the Door of Time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Gannondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. Yeah, a telltale sign that Sheik really wasn't a Sheikah is her blonde hair. Sheikahs, they all have silver hair. And now you're back. The Dark Age ruled by Gannondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Gannondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Gannondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses. The power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light. So this is our second magical arrow. You can get ice arrows also, but I didn't do the side quest to do that. You get them in the Gerudo Fortress. You got the light arrow. Set at the sea and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. Whoa, what's going on? That rumbling, it can't be. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. Oh no. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. Slightly. Gannondorf is so smug, isn't he? No. It was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. He won't even give Link props for what we did. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Oh, I'm coming, buddy. Hey, you keep laughing while you can. Keep laughing while you can. Yeah, so how about that? Got a little bit of an exposition dump. We found out who Sheik is. And now we got some stakes. You know, we can't let the princess remain captured by Gannondorf. There's that ominous castle. I'm ready to go. Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru the Sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Gannondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And take a look at Link's mocap after they create the bridge. You'll see, it's really cool. I like how the bridge is all rainbow colored because all the different medallions we got. See, look at the mocap Link. He's like apprehensively like looking down and like putting his foot on the edge of the bridge. Like, is this really gonna hold me? It will. We're all good. But yeah, I like how the bridge is Technicolor because all the different medallions we got from the sages are all, you know, all the colors of the rainbow, I guess. Yeah, this is a really cool final dungeon. I think you're gonna like it. Yeah. I was just checking to make sure I had the Master Sword equipped instead of the big Goron. I feel like using the Master Sword. Turn myself up. Yeah, so there's the central pillar with a scary-looking skull with pointy teeth. And we have to break all of these seals. And as you can see, they're all color-coded. And they're in the spirit of the different dungeons we've completed. This room in particular is awesome. I don't remember if the mirror shield will... Oh, cool! Okay, so it'll block the Beamos. I wish that it reflected the Beamos' beam back on it. That would be really cool. Okay, so there's the first silver rupee we need to get. Suspended midair. That's what the long shot's for. This is really clever, I think. So this, I can go, you know, just do a run and grab that silver rupee and take damage, or I can move this so it unlocks that sliding spike plate to move a greater distance and gives me more time. Not a difficult puzzle, but it still makes me feel big-brained. I enjoy doing that one. And as a matter of fact, let's... Oh, I wasn't fast enough. I'm going to try to do this with taking as little damage as possible. I'm going to move this one back here. Bounce that one off of it. And we got lots of time. How about that? This one actually has enough range where I'll be okay. And we did it! And then, of course, because of the cutscene, I took damage. Thanks for nothing, Miyamoto. Okay. I switched to hit on the other side, and some metal grating with an opening. You guys know what to use. Line the camera up. Let's see if it'll make it. Awesome. Oddly, that drops the chest on the other side. I guess they only had so much room. This dungeon has cool music, too. It's unique to it. It's kind of quiet. Need some sunlight. Get out of here, Wall Master. Oh, man. I should have went from the left side. Or maybe it's the one right next to the door. Let's try that out. Oh, man! I picked all the wrong ones. Of course. Of course that would happen. All right, and as we see here, it's the magical object that's powering the beam that's in the central room that's keeping that pillar up. And how we destroy it is with one of these brand spanking new light arrows that Zelda gave us. First of all, stand in awe of how cool that looks. And then let's launch our arrow. How are you supposed to know how to do that? I'm sure Navi probably has a little tooltip for you. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. There she is. There's our girl. And mercifully, she warps us back to the beginning area. Next time, I'll have to remember to smash the pots in front of that magical object before I shoot it, because I'll get magic power, probably arrows from the pots also. Yeah, so far so good. This next one has an awfully large stone that we actually can't grab. What are we going to do about that? Well, I'm just going to leave you in suspense. Let's go to the next one then, I guess. Oh, it's hot. I know what to do here. All good. Looking good in our all red. Tell you what, this room looks like something out of Mario 64, doesn't it? It looks like the fire area in Mario 64 with the moving platforms and all that stuff. Ooh! Ouch. Okay. Let's go over here next. Get some health back. Another giant pillar. Look at that. What are we gonna do? Can't do anything yet. I don't know if I can even complete this yet. Let's just try getting all the silvers available to us and just go from there. How about that? Oh, come on, Link. What a crock that was. Oh my gosh, and they're all back. I got robbed there. That was not cool. I mean, I made the long shot and everything. Come on, guys. That is not fair. What I should have done is just jumped. I didn't know if I was going to have enough range to do the jump. Let's try the jump this time, because I don't think the long shot will reach all the way out there. No, it won't. Okay. Let's just try the jump this time. Yep, that's what I should have done. I'm silly. That is okay. We're fine. How do we get there? Yes, okay, without a doubt, I cannot do this room yet. It has all come back to me. We're out of luck. We're going to have to make our triumphant return sometime soon, so I'll just leave you in suspense for a little bit. I don't feel like falling in the lava again. Even though it would have been faster to just warp us back. I don't feel like it. It just doesn't feel right. Alright, let's go to the Shadow Temple side. Probably gonna need the Lens of Truth. And maybe some fire arrows, so it wouldn't hurt to equip them. Okay. I have a feeling there's just going to be rupees in this chest over here, but let's just check. Oh, jeez. I mean, not even a 50 count. They couldn't even throw me a bone and give me that many. Ah, cool. If you notice my arrow, it wasn't directly onto the torch. There's definitely like an area of effect going on with the fire arrows. They have just a little bit... Their hitbox is a little bigger than the arrow itself, which is pretty cool. Okay. You know what time it is. Them fancy golden shoes. Whew. That was close. I think I rolled a little late there, but it wasn't so late that it stopped me from making it. That looks like a rusty switch. Get to pull out the hammer. We haven't used that in a while. Oh, that's so satisfying. I love smacking those switches with the hammer. Careful, careful. Straight jump. What happens when we light this on fire? It's probably going to drop a chest with rupees in it. I want to see what's going to happen. It'd be nice if it dropped it next to me, because if it drops it on the way back where I have to make some jumps, I'm straight up just not doing it. Oh, okay. It creates some... Yeah, okay. So what you're supposed to do is stay on that central pillar. Shoot this from over there, and then make your way down to that switch, which is probably going to drop a chest with 5 rupees in it. Cool. I'm satisfied with that. There we go there. Any arrows? Yeah, arrows. Light arrows. There's Impa. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please, save the princess. Okay. So the green is blocked, the red... I'm not able to complete it yet, so that leaves the blue. The water temple. Hey, what do you know? Time for some blue fire. And I think I have an empty bottle, as a matter of fact. How about that? I like that this side, it's a callback to the Ice Cavern mini-dungeon. Gonna get this just in case. I don't remember what's in the other room. Probably gonna be rupees, I'm just curious. Oh, it's a heart! My expectations were subverted. How about that? And that one was a trap. Okay. Let's go back to our heroic green tunic. Let's get rid of the fire. Try to get ourselves a fairy. If I accidentally touch it and just get healed, not the end of the world. Oh, cool. Oh. Oh, I'm such a scrub. Ugh. I should have looked around. I noticed that the doors had bars on them. I'm like, oh, maybe I have to destroy these little clumps of snow. Yeah, right, Ty. It's never that easy. Okay, hang on. Well, fairy, you were only captured for a short amount of time. Feel good about setting that fairy free, I guess. There we go. Okay. Let's do that again. Yeah, I don't even know why I would think that it would be that easy. That's just absolutely silly. Okay. But I already see what I have to do. No, not that. Come on, Link. Grab, there we go. Not that that was Link's fault, that was my fault. I'm the one controlling him. Can't blame him. Another rusted switch. Gannondorf, he must have made this castle as soon as he went into the Sacred Realm for these switches to be rusted. I mean, rusted that badly. Even 7 years, some piece of metal shouldn't rust that fast, unless it's, like, naked steel. I mean, I guess if it's just completely untreated steel, that would rust almost immediately. You know, we got a whole minute left. Let's get that fairy. That way I don't feel as bad about myself. Is she back? Alright, good. Now we're moving. "58 seconds to spare." Let's see our fish waifu for a fleeting moment. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up! Looking good. Looking good. I'm going to re-equip the bomb juice. You know what? Actually, let's equip some flame. Hey, it's a Walthos. Whoopee, rupees. Cool. Alright, so we have a torch up there, and I'm surrounded by 4 torches here. So we know what to do. Reason I swung my sword is it got me out of first-person view so I can cast the magic. It won't let me cast these spells if I'm still in first-person view. What do we have here? So some wind turbines. You might remember them from the Shadow Temple. And let me take stock really quick to see if there are any hidden platforms. At least in the immediate vicinity, there appears to be no hidden platforms. So, I'm just gonna have to do some some good platforming, I guess. Some skilled platforming, right? Okay. Good start. Is there anything above me for this one? No, I'm gonna have to get higher. Also, I'm a little paranoid. I think I'm out of range currently, but while I take care of that Beamos, we're gonna use the Iron Boots. Actually, I'm gonna jump there. Like I said, I think I'm out of range, but I don't want to take any chances. So let's let this guy rotate. Then when he's done, I'm gonna jump to where the Beamos was. Frame drops. And actually, also, let's go all the way over here. Yeah, we're fine. I didn't need to be that careful there. As you can see, I can make these jumps, no problem. And I think it's not rotating. Good, 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 good. Yeah, the platforming is almost never talked about in... Oh, cool, there's our platform up there. Anyway, the platforming is almost never discussed when people talk about this game. I mean, obviously, this game has been dissected to death. Everybody has done a retrospective video on Ocarina of Time. And I've watched most of them because they're very, very entertaining to me. But something that's not generally touched on is the platforming. I mean, and I get why, because, you know, Mario 64 is on this system, and if you want to talk about platforming, why would you talk about Zelda when Mario 64 exists? But with all of that being said, I think a lot of the platforming segments in this game are interesting, and they're worth at least mentioning. That right there was challenging. You know, the unique platforming in the Forest Temple, you know, all the cool jumps you can make there is fun. There's some good jumping in the Fire Temple. Of course, the Shadow Temple with the hover boots. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link! Yeah, so I think I've made my point. There's cool platforming in this game, and I like it. That's all I gotta say about that. Another barrier dispelled. So what do we have left? That which I can't get through quite yet. And the fire door, which is connected to the item that I need. I don't think that item is within the fire door. That's why I kind of went to the fire door, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought I was going to find the item within there, and I have not yet. So where is this item? Let's go back in there and check. Put our tunic on to get us ready. Yeah, I thought this item that we need is found within this dungeon. Let's check again. What the heck was that? Did you see that bug there? I grabbed the edge and just warped down to the ground. Come on. Hey, guess what? You'll never guess where I went. I paused the game because Zelda's in trouble and I want to save her. And I honestly don't remember where this item is. And I went to good old GameFAQs.com, an absolute classic. And now I know where the item is. And you're gonna laugh and you're probably gonna think I'm stupid. And you know what? I deserve it. I deserve it because I've just been assuming that All these stupid little treasure chests. All of them, they just... Oh, they probably just have the 5 rupees in them. I mean, really, can you blame me? Because a lot of them do just have 5 rupees in them. But guess what? Guess what? This treasure chest has. Well, first of all, me falling into the freaking moat. What a stupid jump that is. There's no other way to put it. Hang on. I wonder if I could just make that with the hover boots. I'm not gonna do it. I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna do it. Cool. Good shooting there, Ty. Okay, let's just walk off this. There we go. That's more like it. We did it. Now let's get this really, really cool item that's in here. This one's good. No sarcasm. This is really cool. Ta-da! We found the golden gauntlets. You feel even stronger power coursing through your arms. Grab it with A and lift stuff up. How stylish are those? Oh, they're so cool. Love them. Now, we can warp back. Jump in that magical water and have it take us back. And, just for a moment, we are going to leave Gannondorf's dungeon because there is something very important to get using these gauntlets, and it's right outside of Gannondorf's castle. Or Ganon's castle, I think the game calls it. And it's going to demonstrate the immense strength that these new gauntlets are giving us. Hey, what do you know? Another giant slab of rock, just like what's inside of Ganon's castle. Let's grab it, huh? Lift with your legs there, Link, not with your back. Probably doesn't matter with those gauntlets. Isn't that awesome? Look at that power. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, that is just so cool. Oh, I love it. And what's inside here? Well, what do you know? A Great Fairy Fountain. And we are going to get a really nice upgrade. They are so weird looking, the Great Fairies. I like how unsettling they are. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Now all of our hearts have a cool looking white outline around them, and we take less damage. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. How about that? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I mean, our skin's all gonna be almost as strong as the Iron Knuckles armor. I mean, we can really take a lot of hits now. And now with our newfound strength, let's go back to Ganon's castle and rescue Zelda. Yeah, when I was looking up where to get the golden gauntlets, I went to YouTube also and was just curious about what other people were doing. Man, this game, you can get a lot out of it if you wanted to. There are people with 63-part walkthroughs or let's plays or whatever. I'm happy I'm ending with 10. I hope you guys out in the audience like it too, that, you know, I didn't do everything. I had a pretty streamlined approach to this game, and I realized my episodes are really long. I mean, part 9 was almost 2 hours. But I prefer to do it that way, to have longer form videos and just have less of them. It's just easier for me to manage, and I think people generally like that. I mean, like a video like this, I mean, if you find me entertaining enough, obviously, I don't want to presume anything, but, you know, a video like this, one of these 2-hour Zelda videos, you know, I feel like somebody would kick back with a Diet Coke or a beer or something and just kind of watch me, you know? Listen to what I have to say. I don't know, maybe not, who knows? So yeah, I just think these long-form videos work well, and I myself enjoy them. I'll kick back with a drink and watch somebody play a game, or really a lot of times, I am an avid exerciser, cardio, weightlifting, all that good stuff. I'm not ripped, I'm not a bodybuilder or anything, but I keep myself in shape. And long-form videos are perfect because I'll do an hour block of cardio on an exercise bike, and I'll just pull up my laptop and I'll watch somebody play Resident Evil 2 for an hour. You know, I'll pull up a Carcinogen speed run and just enjoy him just whipping some Resident Evil game while I exercise, and I love it. So it works well for me anyway. Or if I'm in a Dark Souls mood, I'll pull up an Epic Name Bro video. I'm not sure if he's still making videos, but his old stuff is still just as good as it's ever been. Or maybe some lore on, like, Bloodborne or something, you know, all that kind of stuff. That's how I do it, anyway. Okay, we're at a time limit here. I see a silver rupee in the center. I don't know if it's going to involve some hijinks with the Lens of Truth. Wouldn't hurt to throw it on anyway. Go. That's a good one. You know, it feels pretty tense when you're trying to do this. You know, the time limit is short. It's like you're frantically searching, like, oh, where are the silver rupees at? All that work? What do we have going on in here? Hey, hey. Lens of Truth has us covered as per usual. And as you can see there too, or I don't know if you noticed or you heard, that there was a wall master trying to come down from the ceiling there. So you go through, this section's rather short compared to the other sides, but you go through this short, pretty intense section, and then there's a wall master too. So if you're like, try to catch your breath, you stand around too long and you don't realize your shadow's growing larger, you'll get grabbed by the wall master and have to do it all again. Sinister. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! Or diabolical, I think, is a better way to put that, not sinister. The Shadow Temple is sinister, this kind of grave feeling you get when you go in there, but that's just straight up diabolical. One more barrier to go. Let's go back to the fire section. I still got my red tunic. Let's do this again. This time for real. I honestly thought that I was going to get the golden gauntlets in another section. I really didn't think it was that last switch in the Shadow Temple. I should have just done it, you know. But makes for an amusing moment, though. At least. Okay, so this is particularly cool. Link, you know, he's been chucking these backwards most of the time and just discarding them, throwing them out of the way, but this has two purposes here. Check it out. First of all, a silver rupee, and... What you got for me, Link? He's got a new platform for us. Thank you, Link. This time I'm just gonna make the jump. Not gonna try any hook shot action. Can I make the jump? I don't remember, but I definitely don't feel like potentially screwing this up. Especially considering if I fall in the lava. I'll have to get all of these over again, but I will make the hop with regular boots because I'll be hopping back. Can I make it? Yeah, I think I can. Can I make the shot, though? No, not yet. I need to be a little closer, I think. Can I do it over here? Which my way? No luck. Close, but no cigar. So, have to jump over there. I'm actually going to run to the other side first, because it'll be closer. I'll get even more time. I'm taking this real careful, because the last thing I want to do is have to collect all these silver rupees again. Here we go. Piece of cake. That was a really weak looking okay symbol. Let's try it again. Piece of cake. There's our buddy Darunia. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. I like how he still calls you brother. And the barrier's down. Let's go back to green. That's gonna look cool with the red shield and the golden gauntlets. A lot of color going on. Looks good. Here we go. Things are about to escalate. Notice the new harpsichord sounding music in the background. It's kind of faint. It's a bearded Lizalfos. Look at that. That's a Dynalfos. Cool. Surely it's stronger. Smart enough to try to circle me, too. Ah! That was a good fight. Yeah, the music in the background's really faint. Keep that in mind. These gold doors are so cool. They look like something out of Castlevania. Looks like a boss key in the chest. Those jumping attacks are killer. They go right over my shield's hitbox. Sacrificed a little bit of health there for a jump attack. I didn't know if I didn't know if the other Stalfos was going to respawn if I was too slow, so I figured it was worth it to sacrifice some health to get a jump attack in. Boss key! A black iron knuckle, doesn't that look awesome? And a really silvery white one, too. Does it have a different name? Nope, just an iron knuckle. Okay. Oh! Oh, went off too soon. That's better timing right there. So this iron knuckle is obviously a man if you listen to the sounds he's making as he swings. But you know, that was, I think, back to what they did to Naburu. Those evil witches that Twitter over. It's a dramatic death. I love how they die in blue fire. Here's the boss door. Now you hear the faint harpsichord sounding like organ music or whatever it is in the background? Just keep that in mind. I want some magic power if I can get it. Why would they give me rupees here? Why is that even in the pool of items that you can receive at this point in the game? There we go. Isn't that silly? Whatever. Stained glass. I love the ominous lighting too, it's very dark. The tile set on the walls, it kind of looks like something out of Link to the Past. Doesn't that kind of look like the tile set in the Royal Palace in Link to the Past? I never really thought about that until now. I mean, it's not a one-for-one, but it's reminiscent. I suppose they're just stone tile sets, but yeah, okay. Zelda and Gannondorf. And he's been playing the whole time. The music. There's courage. Wisdom. Isn't that cool? The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. The great king of evil, Gannondorf. How awesome is this? The music. Him destroying the platform that we're standing on. So, when Navi says that she can't help us, she's being serious, I should say it's reflected in gameplay. I can't Z-target Gannondorf, because Navi's what lets us Z-target. So I have to, like, you know... Oh, I have to move the camera as best as I can on my own. Pretty cool. I like when gameplay reflects what's happening in the story. Oh, man. I need to get my timing down. I was doing really good earlier. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. So we stun Gannondorf with his own magic, and then we hit him with some light arrows. Then it's time for some jumping attacks. Okay, or just... What I need to do next time is draw my sword and do a jumping attack right off the bat, like when I hop to where he's at. So, when Gannondorf rises again, he destroys the platforms, some more platforms randomly that we're standing on as he punches the ground. It's not necessarily easier when I'm standing further away from him. I guess I have more time to set up my swings. But sometimes it's better to just have it come back faster, just get it over with, you know? Man, I thought that was never gonna end. Okay. Let's do a jump attack this time. There we go. Okay, I might be only able to get one strike in per time I stun Gannondorf. Wow. Threw me a bone there because the last one was really long. Dang! Oh, that was not smart. There goes some more platforms. Isn't this intense? Notice his cape has holes in it because I'm damaging him. I'm slashing his cape to ribbons. This is one of the best ending segments in a Zelda game. I love it. There we go. Oh, good. Wow, he stayed down much further or longer that time. That, or I was just much, much better with managing my time. And you might not know, but the platform that we're fighting on, we're actually above where I broke all those pots earlier. So hopefully they respawn, because I'm going to be needing some magic power if I'm not able to get him in this next round. What I should have done is went to the potion store in Kakariko Village and bought a potion that I could drink to restore my magic power. But he's close to death. Well, defeat. He's really putting up a fight, though. Man. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on, Link. There we go. Ah! Okay. Let's make our way down. Halfway, and then a drop. Oh, still took damage. Hearts. There we go, some more magic power. Arrows, which we definitely don't need. Gannondorf is just hovering above us. You know, he's so cocky, right? He's probably like, you know, I don't care what the kid's doing down there. I'm gonna kill him as soon as he comes back up anyway. Let's let him make some feeble attempts to regain his magical power. So he won't be able to kill me. I can almost guarantee you that's what Gannondorf's thinking, because he's so smart. Okay, it looks like that's all we're gonna get. That's at least 2 more shots, maybe 3, but he's got to be close to death. Look how cool the stained glass is on the walls. This arena's great. Alright, Gannondorf. Yeah, his cape is jacked up, look at that. The lighting around him just looks... Oh! It gave me a hit. Ouchie. Alright, let's try it again. I love the lighting around him. You know, he's ominous, or he's intimidating, I should say. You know, his yellow eyes kind of glow. I love the sound effect for when that magic ball hits the ground. That, like, crackly magic sound it makes. Oh, here we go. Gotta get ready to roll. Yeah! You don't always get to see that big magic attack from him. That was cool that he did that for us. Is this slightly easier with a big Goron sword? Absolutely, with its extra length. But it wouldn't be right if I did this with a big Goron sword, I feel. You gotta use the Master Sword to, you know, the blade of Evil's Bane to send this evil magic back at Gannondorf. It's the only way to do it. And then you miss. Come on, Gannondorf, try me again. Quit your cackling. Yeah, his cape is really jacked up. You see all the holes that I've slashed into it? Get ready to roll. Again. Oh, got me that time. That's a tough one to avoid. You know what would have been cool? I don't know if they could do it back then, because camera technology in video games is so primitive. It would have been cool when he shot this out if it went into, like, an aerial view like in the classic Zeldas when you had to do this kind of stuff. That would have been cool. Die! Die, you fiend. Here we go. Oh, man. Thought for sure I was okay there. Oh, man. I need to concentrate. You're not gonna give me a Gannondorf. Oh, wow, those drop platforms. Did you see that? I didn't realize his super duper attack like that would drop platforms. Yeah, so these platforms in the corners, they cannot be dropped by his magic. The big ones that I'm standing on. Like the one I'm standing on. So, definitely gonna stay here. Because the more platforms we have, the better, obviously. Link is tired, you can see. Wounded. We have 3 fairies. We'll be okay. There we go. Got him! Yeah! The great evil King Gannondorf, beaten by this kid. That's right, buddy, breathe your last. Yeah, and he coughs up blood, which was red in the original. They changed it to green. Link! All the stained glass is shattering. Watch his cape physics actually look pretty good. Is that neat? How it spreads out around his body when he falls. How it kind of billows, too, as he dropped to his knees. That is a satisfying kill, because that's a, you know, a pretty challenging boss fight. Gannondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Gannondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Yes, it's not over. Please, follow me. We get an escape sequence with Zelda. And we're timed, so it's time to bust out the big Goron sword. This is chugging really bad. Zelda healed us, and we didn't even have to use a fairy last time. That's awesome. Where we fought the Iron Knuckles. I love that Zelda's using her magic to lift these bars. I love how the bottom of the bars are spiked too, and they're like red, like there's blood on them. I always thought that was cool. Haha! How about that sick jump there? Hardcore parkour in Zelda. Oh no, Zelda! I'll save you. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. And she pops some hearts out. Thanks, Zelda. Another hop. I like how they animated her hair. It kind of waves when she's doing her magic spells. This is pretty exciting, isn't it? You know, it really does feel like the castle's falling in on itself. There's a sense of urgency with this. I mean, the actual time limit helps with that, but I mean, everything that's happening, these flaming pieces of rubble that are falling down the steps. Pre-dead. Come on. Come on. Should have just played the Sun song there. I didn't want to go in the menu. And we're actually right at the end. We still have a minute to spare, and I see the light ahead of us. Let's re-equip the Master Sword. The steam spewing out of the side. Yeah, it's like really collapsing in on itself. It's like melting into the earth almost. Here's the ruins. It's over. It's finally over. Zelda's actually smiling. And so is Link. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. I love how Link puts his arm up to shield Zelda. Steps in front of her. What is that sound? Let's find out. What? That breathing sound is great. You ready for the final boss? Ganon. Oh no, that ain't good. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time, we fight together. Let's do this. Notice the lighting? Yeah, the flashes of lightning in the background, they like illuminate Ganon. It's hard to see it. His nose, his like demonic pig nose is actually twitching too as he breathes. Just a really great looking design with his giant golden swords. Love it. So we are Master Swordless, but we have something instead that we can strike him with. What does Navi have to say? Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is. I do. Ah! I love how his strikes, they send you flying. He's so strong. That's what his weakness is, rolling between his legs, smacking him on the tail. I love how his tail twitches and moves. Give me another swing, you... There we go. So naturally I could use the big Goron sword for this, but it's so powerful, it's kind of anticlimactic. I'm fine smashing him with the Megaton. Listen to this awesome music, too. Yep. Zelda, throw the Master Sword to me, for crying out loud. Would that be so hard for her to just toss it over the fire? I mean, she has magical powers. Can she, like lift it magically and send it to me? Come on, girl, throw me a bone. I'm over here trying to smash Ganon's tail with a Megaton hammer. I love this so much. It's just such a climactic ending to such a great game. Now he's weak. Link! The Master Sword is here! Hurry up! I'm coming. There it is. And you come back in, he rises again, and it gets dark. The lightning. Oh. That's gonna bring his tail down much faster than the Megaton Hammer. I missed. Oh, missed again. I feel like I'm in the zone. I got my dodging down, got my swings down. Now it's time to end this monster. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Stay with me, Zelda. Come on. It's over. Right in the mouth. Six sages now. Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Nope, there'll be a link in whatever time you come back to defeat you again. That's a guarantee. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Gannondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I cannot comprehend the consequences of trying to control the Sacred Realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it'll be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Yeah, because Link, he lost a childhood, you know, being the hero that he is. You know what happened in the Sacred Realm, them having to wait for him to mature so he could defeat evil? He didn't get to be a kid. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. How about that? Let's go ahead and watch this video before I close out, though. There's some good stuff in here. It's worth seeing. There's Gerudo Fortress. What a time that was rescuing the carpenters. Here's Kakariko. Wonder how the Cuckoo Girl is doing. Maybe she bred a red cuckoo this time instead of the blue one. There's a Goron City. Darunia's throne room. That cool looking statue. The stuff on the walls looks really cool in there too. The mural they have going on. Lake Hylia. Where we got the fire arrows there. You shot the sun. Zora's Domain, where our buddy the King hangs out. I love that guy. He's one of my favorite NPCs in the whole game. The cute little baby Deku tree. I love that it's got a leaf sticking out of its mouth, kind of like, you know, when you see farmers, they have like a piece of straw in their mouth. That's what it always reminded me of. Kokiri Forest. There's our girly Pona. Hyrule Field. The Lon Lon Ranch brothers, they're trashed. You see them? They're all rosy. They're so drunk. This is such a great song for a celebration that's going on too. It's so upbeat, right? Well, it's the Lost Woods theme, if you remember. The Kokiri, they're holding the the gramophone part of the windmill guy's musical contraption he has, and he's spinning around. That's so funny. There's Malon and Epona, Carpenters. They're singing with her. There's our boy Big Goron and the Cuckoo Girl. There's King Zora. And there's what I believe are the sages. That's what those bright lights streaking across the sky are. At least that's what I've always interpreted that as. And that's why, because it literally is them. I love how Saria is sitting on top of Darunia's head. Raru's not with them. He's probably in his owl form, just flying around somewhere. Or maybe he stayed behind in the Sacred Realm, because Link is being transported back to 7 years previous. Thank you, Nintendo, for such a great game. Recognize that? That's the garden where we met Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The end. And so that brings us to the end of our journey through The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. I love playing this game. I love talking about it. And I hope all of you enjoyed going with me on this journey. If you like what I'm doing here, give me a like. If you don't like what I'm doing, do the opposite. If you prefer alternate media, you already know. I'm on BitChute, I'm on Odyssey. And get ready. Because the next series I'm doing, we are going back to Raccoon City for some more classic Resident Evil. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!